We see a man doing fishing on his boat alone in the waters looking at volcanic mountains on the horizon. A girl named Laura and Adam, who are geologists studying the seismic volcanic activities, are talking about 7 days break. Adam told Laura that they are heading down with other guys, but Laura told him to go. She will call him upon reaching the lab. Adam further told her about 7 days rest and they will meet a week later. She is then recalling her childhood memory where they were experiencing an earthquake and were terrified. Laura then leaves in her truck. She received a call from her father where they are asking her to when she is reaching back home, and she told them she is on her way to home. She stopped and was looking at the sunset on the mountain. As she was walking down the mountain, she slipped and fell into a hole, hitting her face on the rock. She tried getting up but found that her foot was also fractured and she can barely stand up. She tried climbing up but wasn't successful due to severe pain in her foot. Her bag was hanging up high on rocks, which she was unable to access. Laura was desperate on her situation. It was night and she was looking for ways to get out of this hole. She tried again to reach her bag but all in vain. She tried again by standing on the rocks to reach the bag. She reached somehow and was successful this time. She started to take out the contents out of the bag. This was the time when she discovered that her phone was out of network reach. It was getting cold and she was just looking on the steep rocks to climb and fell asleep. She then woke up by the sounds of water splashing on the rocks. She recalled memory of her daughter's birthday and talking to her father when she told him that she is going on the survey. She was driving to the site with Adam where we come to know that they are in a relationship. She was on the mountain where she heard some noise of maybe lava before eruption. She woke up on the next day and a new beginning to get out of the hole begins, when she tried to hook with a shoelace, hands-free and her bag to a stone on the top, and she was successful soon. She tried climbing up on the rocks with the help of her shoelaces and checked her phone signals but there were none. She tried calling but fell into the hole again. When the shoelaces broke she was injured, and in the meanwhile she was terrified by a snake around her in the hole. It was getting hot and she drank water in the bottle. She was now desperate and was recalling her memories with her dad who helped her in every thick and thin. It was second day and her leg was badly hurt on falling 2 times into the hole. She couldn't wish for anybody of what she was going through. She decided to drink her pee as she was running out of water. In the evening she turned on her torchlight and started observing the rocks in the hole again. In the meantime, Adam left her a voice message to call him. It was midnight. She started feeling cold. She was recalling memories of her daughter's birthday party. When she took some pills from the pocket, she was worried and crying on her situation. She ran suddenly to her daughter Christine, who fell while playing with other friends. We come to know here that she has breathing problem. Scene then shifts to a hospital where her daughter was admitted and her father was there to support them. She was playing with her daughter while opening her birthday gifts. There was a doll and she was making up her daughter that she had to go and will come back soon. We see her again in the hole where a black snake was around her again to scare her. She stayed still when the snake passed below her into a hole in the rocks. She was cursing her that she is not a good mom. Suddenly she heard a helicopter whirring. She started screaming but she knew it won't work. We then come to know that her belly was also hurt and she was feeling severe pain. She drank some water from her bottle and was not feeling well. She was recalling her memory with her daughter, where her daughter was experiencing breathing problem. Actually, she was feeling difficulty in breathing. It was the 3rd day as she was trapped into this hole. It was getting hot in the day because of sun and volcanic black rocks around her. She was losing her hope. Adam started searching for her. He knocked at her home but then go out when there was no response. Laura again encountered with the same black snake in the hole and tried to kill the snake with a stone, but this never happened. The scene shifts to 2 policemen patrolling and her father on the boat. Adam calls him and asks for his help to locate Laura, but the old man refused by saying he won't go there to search for her. It was 4th day of her helplessness and loneliness. She was cursing herself that she is not a good mother because she always gives priority to work on this children. She was talking to herself while cursing. Day was getting hot and she was experiencing hallucinations. She woke up by an earthquake when a few rocks fell into the hole and was barely survived from the falling rocks. Her father, along with Adam and some police, came to the area to start looking for her. It was a large area to search for her. Day 4 was about to end. She was hungry and thirsty, but she was not trying to drink. She started making stairs out of fallen rocks and tried again to climb up out of the hole. She was feeling a lot of weakness and was injured as well, that was making it difficult for her to climb out. She was very low on strength and she knew she would seriously hurt herself upon failure to climb. Same thing happened and she fell again into the hole. She was crying while holding her leg. She was in real trouble. At night she heard some voice. Adam was there. She told him that her leg was broken. Adam took her out. They were driving home talking about she was trapped there for 4 days and she would have died. But it was all her dream. There was no Adam and she was still in the hole. She was all hopeless, her leg was broken and she make herself understand that she will never get out of that hole and that hole will swallow her up. It looks like the volcano was about to erupt. On the night of 5th day, she was in her dreams to her father and her daughter. They were never her priority on work. She started motivating herself, but nothing happened. She made a promise to herself that she will never disappoint her family again. She then tried to climb up again despite her broken leg. She was looking motivated this time but soon cancelled her plan and started dressing her leg and ties her shoelaces. Started climbing up again with all her strength left. She looked down the hole and spotted the same black snake again. She held herself up in the middle and sit on the rock, taking some rest, taking off her jacket and throwing down the hole. Laura took her bag and accidentally dropped it into the hole. She was halfway up in the hole. Sun was up and it was getting hot. Laura was exhausted and about to faint, but she came to her senses soon, tried to eat something but had to spit it up. She was feeling thirsty and remembered her time with Adam where they were talking about their relationship. Adam was a good married man. She was continuously thinking about Adam. She decided to get down into the hole again to reach her bag, hopeless, scared, exhausted, lying in the hole. Adam called Laura's father and told him that there was no news about her whereabouts and was sorry about her. Her dad left to search for Laura himself. He shouted her name in the woods and was hopeful that he will find her. Laura was sleeping in the hole when a drop of water fell onto her and woke her up. It started raining. The hole started to fill up with water. Rocks were falling with rainwater into the hole. She was again into memories of her daughter while thinking about the solution to get out of the hole. She was talking to her dad and crying. She was falling, drowning into the hole filled with water. She was dying, but she had to live for her daughter and her father. She really wanted to live for her family. She started motivating herself that she had to live and gathered all her strengths to go up and get out of that hole. She was going up with the help of buoyancy of water, started to swim up and was eventually near the top. She tried climbing up the rocks. Rain water was flowing down the hole and was successful in her attempt. Laura was a free bird now. She looked at her father, who was out looking for her. Her father was happy to see her daughter. And the movie ends here. We sometimes get into situations we never want, but losing hope should never be an option. We had to be back and out of the situations for ourselves, our family. No one will be there to help you. The only person who can get you out of trouble is you. Face the challenges and fight for your life. All this story is about an Italian thriller drama movie Breath, released in the year 2021. This is Ladybug Recaps signing off. Subscribe to our channel, like and share this video with your family and friends. We will be back tomorrow with a new story, a new lesson, a new chapter. Thank you.